Today, Pakistan stands at a dangerous ideological crossroads, pressured not just by terrorism spilling over from the West, but also by rising extremism across its eastern border. On one side, the militant aftershocks of the Afghan jihad, engineered during the Cold War by the United States. On the other, a growing tide of Hindutva nationalism in India under Modi's BJP. Both, though seemingly opposite, share a haunting common thread: education weaponized for indoctrination. The roots of modern jihadist violence weren't born in madrasas, but in Washington-funded classrooms. From 1984 to 1994, US aid and the University of Nebraska spent over $50 million on school books for Afghan refugees. These weren't neutral reading materials. They glorified violence, framed jihad as divine duty, and used landmines and rifles as counting tools for children. A first-grade Pashto textbook taught doing jihad against infidels is our duty. Even after the Soviets withdrew, these materials continued circulating. The Bush administration tried to replace them in 2001, but by then the Taliban, Al-Qaeda, and later ISIS Khorasan had adopted and repurposed the same content. Pakistan was never the architect, but it became the battlefield. In 2023, an ISIS Khorasan suicide bombing in Bajaur killed over 50 people. Islamabad blamed the Taliban regime in Afghanistan for harboring extremists. This wasn't just fallout from a foreign war, it was the cost of ideological warfare planted during the Cold War. During Trump's presidency, several controversial aid programs, including those by US aid, were shut down. Trump also criticized America's abandonment of billions in military hardware in Afghanistan, equipment that experts warn now arms the same groups threatening Pakistan's security. But as one ideological threat brews in the West, another escalates in the East. Under Narendra Modi, India is witnessing a radical ideological shift from secular nationalism to RSS-driven Hindutva politics. This transformation is deeply rooted in India's education system. In 2018, Reuters reported that the Modi government rewrote textbooks to diminish secular icons like Gandhi and Tagore and to promote Hindu mythologies as historical fact. Some textbooks even encourage children to redraw India's borders to include Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Afghanistan, fostering an expansionist mindset. Meanwhile, RSS-run shakhas, camps training millions of boys in Hindutva ideology, have gone mainstream. AP News noted, Modi is 100% a product of the RSS. For Pakistan, this isn't just hostile rhetoric, it's state-backed radicalization aimed at its very identity. What makes Pakistan uniquely vulnerable is this double exposure to jihadist narratives funded and spread by foreign allies, and to an ideological enemy whose school books portray Pakistan as a historical error. Both extremes have used classrooms, not just battlegrounds, to shape the minds of future fighters and voters. And while Pakistan is held responsible on global platforms, the real architects, the US Cold War operatives, and India's ideological state apparatus, go unquestioned. The strategic challenge for Pakistan is no longer just military, it's ideological. It must push back against militancy flowing in from Afghanistan while resisting the intellectual and political gaslighting from a radicalized India. What Pakistan needs today is not more blame, but acknowledgement. Acknowledgement that this is a nation battling the aftershocks of wars it did not start, policies it did not draft, and textbooks it never wrote. Until the world confronts the consequences of ideologically motivated foreign interventions, whether in the name of defeating communism or asserting cultural supremacy, Pakistan will continue paying the price. This is PolicyWire. Stay tuned, stay informed, and stay critical.